Knock off the Wingate Bulldogs 80-77. As Pioneer coach JT Burton has had a lot of firsts this season, but not necessarily a first for the win. This is a 4-game winning streak, a first for this Pioneer team this year. For this Pioneer team, they're just winning right now. What has been the magic recipe for this team?
The guys buying in. I mean, then Don Donaldson just taking over like he's supposed to, and then other guys just getting on his back and riding with him. I mean, it's one of those things that you know. I told Don, he scored 32 tonight, and that's him. That's what he should do, and that's been the difference for our team.
You know, this team goes down. Wingate goes on one of those runs. I know you're not really associated with that. They go on one of those runs, and you're thinking, well, here we go. We fought well. We played hard. Team never quit. What was the driving force?
6 a.m. I mean, that's what it all comes down to. Because again, when they was making a run, they called we got a media timeout. Guys came to the huddle and all the work to come. They just started yelling at themselves. This is what we do. This is what we work for. So that was the difference.
You know, it's a team that shot well today. You hold a Wingate team that's been shooting the ball pretty good, and you hold Marco Haskins 3 of 14 from 3. Listen, I bought in. You know, I believe in the zone. I think it works. But why was it so successful against somebody like him?
Because you got to know where he is all the time on the court. And I told you in the pregame that you got to get to him when he shoots the ball, because a lot of times he's such a great standstill shooter. If you don't get to him, make him deck it, he's going to make that shot. And we did a really good job of running him off the three-point line.
Yeah, it's a team that goes down, as mentioned. You're down 59-54, and you go on that 10-0 run, 64-59. They come back and hit us in the mouth a couple of times as well, but I knew they weren't going to go away. It was their determination for some second-chance points, which is something that we're really good at. But, boy, they were a determined group there in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, we went small there for a minute, and then we made an adjustment to go big so we can rebound with them, and we did a really good job because, I mean, we gave up 15 offensive rebounds, and I told 16. I told my assistants, I said, guys, we've got 4 guards out there. Yeah. So you got Trent Gibson, who's a freshman playing X4, Don Donaldson, who's 6'2", 6'3", playing X3, and got to rebound the ball, and you're going against bigger guys. So it was something we had to give or take, and we was fortunate enough to win.
The mood going into the overtime, because there's a lot of teams that say we had this game won, and now they've done this, and now we've been able to do that. What was the mood as you took that final 5 minutes?
As you seen when we made that stop and he missed the shot, guys come running, and our guys met him, and they started yelling, let's go, we got a chance. We gave ourselves a chance to win, and this is what we work for. This is what we come together for, and we was able to get the stop and pull off the win.
Buying in, 6 a.m.s, a lot of things are coming right now together in this 4-game winning streak, but I think one of the most important things I'm seeing, and we've already talked about him, is Donovan Donaldson, his desire to kind of take over. And what I saw and noticed against Carcinoma, not frustrating, he was red hot, and we had somebody else take a shot. And I don't know if that was what was called or what may have been. But today, people realized he's hot, get him the basketball. I think guys are starting to understand that, too, about each other.
Yeah, and then see, one thing about him, and it's funny you brought that up, because he's been a big reason why Dylan Smith has been going, because he referred to him when he gets open. It's kind of like at the end when Brandon got that dunk. Everybody knew he had the ball. He passed up a shot, took it to the rim, went off 2 feet, gave it to Brandon for the dunk. And that's what makes him so good. And that's what he's taking that next step, and that's why our team is taking that next step. And then at the end, he wanted the ball. He told me what to run, ran it, got the ball, and he scored.
The dagger for the 32nd point. The Mitchell assist to put the game into the overtime, and we weren't even supposed to probably have Brandon Mitchell today. How much guts did that kid have?
Oh, it's a lot. I mean, it showed a lot, and I wasn't on the plane, but the guys, I mean, and the guy, at halftime they went in. I see them talking to him, and Brandon needs a little push every once in a while. And then he came to me, because I wasn't going to play him. And he came to me and said, "Coach, I can play," and he stepped up.
It's a tough stretch. Newberry is next. I know we're going to enjoy this probably on the road back, but Newberry is next. A gritty team, all in your face, Coker type of an aggressive defense. Not much time to rest for this team.
No, and I told him, I said, guys, I love enjoying. I love winning, but I said tomorrow we're gonna walk through, but because it's gonna be a track meet on Monday, and those guys are gonna try and get in there. The true test as far as our grit and our conditioning is gonna come Monday, because those guys are gonna run 5 in, 5 out, and gonna press the Wingate trap. So we'll see, and I think we're ready for it. I mean, we showed tonight. We come on Wingate to win on it in this environment. Yeah, that was huge.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Big time. Pioneers knock off the Wingate Bulldogs overtime, 80-77. We're back with our final thoughts after this here on the Pioneer Sports Network.